Thursday. It is a Thursday night, and we had a pretty good Thursday over here. We got a new card done. I'm pretty excited, I gotta say. And checking out what's on Kickstarter. Kickstarter is really kind of slow. Kind of surprised. I thought Kickstarter would be hopping because everybody's sort of closed in and stuck at home. Maybe they'll make a Kickstarter deck, but doesn't appear so. Waiting for people to join. Julie, what is going on? How are you doing? And Wolfie, hello, welcome. How are you doing? How is it going tonight? Everything all right? Hey, that rhymes. So I'm editing the stream here to make it look better. Good evening to you, Eden. What is going on? We got another card done. Well, mostly done. Marianne, what is going on? Larry, hey, how are you? So we got another card done. Well, mostly done. So, the tower. So what is happening with that? So we're zoomed in, and the tower cam is, I'm not really sure what's happening here. I'm not really sure what's happening. Is it need to get moved up one? The tower cam. Okay. Anyway, what is going on, everybody? We are messing with the tower cam. There it is. Kayla, welcome. Wolfie, welcome. Solar Plexus, Ecates Crossing. What is up, Crystal and Denise? How's it going? So I did get another tarot card done today. So this is the sun. So here you go. There's all the detail on the sun. Got the little face, got the little banner, and I just need to finish the horse. I'm gonna have to scrape the paper to get the horse. Need to make the face. And other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. Anyway, Haiti, what is going on? Let's see. Want to know why my son's father, being meaning to my son, he called him stupid. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good at all. All right. Let's figure that out. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Let's go with HG. Baby daddy being mean. All right. Let's see about the baby daddy being mean. Just want to know why they're being mean. Maybe because they just are mean. I mean, I don't know. Let's do the This Might Hurt Tarot. That'd be a good one for this one. The This Might Hurt Tarot would be great for this one. Denise, welcome. How are you doing? What is going on? So, yeah, it's a Thursday. We're almost done with the week. We are almost done. Not quite done, but we're getting there. We're moving steadily, progressing steadily forward, and getting it done. So let's do This Might Hurt Tarot and see what is going on. All right. Let's see. Do one more, and there we go. This Might Hurt Tarot would be good for this. Let's check this out and see what's happening there. So the moon, the Seven of Pentacles, and the... it seems like that's just how they do things sometimes. Seven of Pentacles just says they sort of grew up like that. Maybe that they were being mean. Maybe they were the victimization of being mean, or maybe they received that type of treatment or something like that. But Seven of Pentacles were sort of planting what we sow. So they've sort of had that similar treatment, had some interesting things happen to them as well. Ray, hey, how's it going? So pretty much just the way they do, so just something that they do sort of on the cuff. The emotions are having part of the dealio with this obviously as well. So the emotions are just not currently very good, and they're having difficulties with the emotions, maybe some depression, or maybe some difficulties at home, or some just difficulties overall. So they're sort of just being mean and just emotionally sort of distraught over that. And so the moon, well, I know I'm talking about them. So the so anyway, so that's the way that his parents treated him, or that's the way that they've seen, you know, how you treat people or something like that. So the Seven of Pentacles, how they grew up, pretty much what they were taught maybe, or something like that. Hannah and Annie, hello, how's it going? But it's sort of what they experienced growing up, or what they experienced on the move and things like that. So again, we're looking at some depression, some irritation, just a general malaise as far as mood goes and emotions goes, having some difficulty dealing with that as well. They've gotten some negative communication from other people lately. So the negative communication, they're sort of putting them in a worse mood and all of this other stuff. But the Queen of Swords is a bit of a, the Queen of Swords is the Cruella de Vil, right? If you've seen 101 Dalmatians, we've all had. Cruella de Vil is just mean. That's how they express themselves. That's what they do. That's just sort of just a mean, sort of a disciplinary. So Cruella de Vil, or the Queen of Swords, is very much of a disciplinarian. They want to discipline. They want to take it out. They want to get that style of correction, and that's how they sort of do things. So the Queen of Swords, by the way, next week you'll learn about the Queens, and the Queen of Swords is Cruella de Vil. Spoiler alert for next week's show. Anyway, the Ace of Swords says that they will chill out, but for now, that seems to be one of the methods that they use to communicate for this particular thing. But it's never good, nor is it ever appropriate to be mean. But, you know, sometimes people are just mean. Sometimes people are mean, but that's just a bad thing to be. Never should be mean. Always be nice. That's what I was taught. Always be nice. If you have nothing nice to say, then just, you know, don't say nothing. So anyway, well, sorry to hear that that's happening. That kind of stinks. All right. CM, hello to you as well. What is going on? Hannah wants to know, will I get a good job in the near future? Let's check that out. Let's check out your job situation, Hannah. See what we're looking at. HR. In the near future, hopefully not the far future. What is a good near future job? Let's check it out. All right. Thank you, Haiti, for your donation. I really appreciate it. Is he going to take me to court? Is he going to take me to court? Okay, we'll check that out in just a second. All right. The next court card video is going to be the Queens, and then we'll do the Kings, obviously. And then we'll do like a bunch of readings. We're going to have 4 videos with nothing but readings. So let's check that out, and that's going to be pretty fun. All right, so Hannah, Montana, wants to know getting a good job in the near future. And for this, could use the Muse Tarot. I do like the Muse. If you're not familiar with that, it looks like that. That is from Chris Ann, the same person that did the Lightseers Tarot. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That is going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. So looking for a job. So are you getting a job at all right now? Are you working? Are you not working and just sort of looking at this? What is going on, Hannah? Let us know. If you are currently searching, or are you just currently trying to find a better job, or you currently have a job, or what the situation is. So let's look at a good job in the near future. The Hanged Man, or the Hanged Muse in this particular case. Katie, what is going on? How are you doing? And Lori, hello. So the Hanged Man upside down says you're sort of looking in the wrong place. You could look in different places. You could sort of expand your search criteria to do something similar. So in other words, if you're doing programming, let's say you're doing .NET or C#, you could expand that search and also search for Angular or something, and just expand your skills a little bit. And working, but want a good salary job. There you go. So basically expand your skills. So again, if you're doing .NET, maybe learn some Angular, or maybe pick up some different skills, maybe pick up some project management skills and things like that. So sort of just expand out what you're currently doing, and then you'll have a more robust resume, and then you can sort of find some different things with that. But the Hanged Man upside down says to sort of look into different places or expand the search criteria for getting that done. Bethany, hello, how's it going? And Bartman, what is going on? Solar plexus, there you go. All right, so the Tower reversed. So it's going to be getting something big right now, or getting something that's expanded, getting something that's going to be pretty good sized is going to be a bit difficult just because of the corona and all the other stuff has sort of tapped out the market right now. So it's going to be difficult to do it immediately. So the tower upside down to sort of stay where we're at. We don't want big disruption. We don't want big earthquake sized change, which we sometimes have with the tower, right? People falling off of the tower, rocks falling everywhere. It looks very dangerous. It's night. Yeah, there's lightning. So the tower is usually not a steady job, but reversed means sort of stay where you're at and then expand your skills, and then you get prepared for the next phase, which is going to be looking for something after the corona is sort of settled down. The Eight of Materials says also that you do have opportunities maybe within where you're at or nearby from where you're at. So hit up, sort of look around and find out if there's other opportunities in that particular place. And the Eight of Materials also says to sort of look around and talk to any people that you sort of have a good relationship with. Maybe they have some information and whatnot. But once you expand your skills, once you get that, you'll be able to sort of apply for some different things and maybe expand that range as well. So the Page of Emotion says to be flexible, right? We talk about the page with the video, the chord card video. By the way, like and subscribe, please. We got the chord card video on the pages talking about the Page of Emotions is pretty good with emotions, but they're a bit introverted as well. So that means sort of reverse that and expand out and get you some more networking contacts and some other things sort of going on as well. So more networking contacts, some working where you're at, expanding your skills, maybe get a cert or whatever is sort of in your industry. And the tower just says stay there and prepare for later. Prepare for later, because once the corona sort of settles down, well, it depends on if you're in a red state or a blue state. If you're in a red state, the corona is settling down right now. If you're in a blue state, good luck with all that. Right. Let's see about, we're going to get a court coming soon. Is he going to take me to court or not? Let's find out. All right. Taken to court or not? Taking me to the courthouse. What's a good courthouse deck? We need something serious. Need something serious? This might hurt. We already did that. The Slow Tarot. I think the Slow Tarot is my official legal... The Slow Tarot is my official legal deck right now. I mean, I'm just saying. My official legal deck. It is so thin, it's ridiculous. And I mean, I'm definitely hesitant to get... I know some people like the linen finish, but the fact that these are so thin makes me not want to do linen finish on mine. I mean... I'm not pleased with it, because when you order the cards, you can get up to like 330, 350 GSM, 330, 350 GSM, but the minute you say linen finish, they cap you at 310. And I gotta say, 310 is a thin card. 310 is not a thick card at all. So, and the problem is when people pick up your deck and they start sorting through it, Priya, hello, how's it going? Then, first thing they're going to bitch about is how thin the cards are. First thing out of their mouth. So I don't want to deliver a thin card, but that is just me, though. That's just me. So here we go. We're looking at court there. Merciolis, hello. How is it going? The Four of Cups. Now, that is interesting. The Corella de Vil is back, but reversed. But reverse the Four of Coins. I don't really think so. I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because the Four of Cups. Now, this is the Lord of Blended Pleasure. But if we look deeper into this, we got to look deeper into this, because that's what we do here. We're just hanging out. We look deeper into this. We're being offered something we really don't want. So I think that the pain of going to court, or I think the process of going to court and dragging through the mud and getting all that done, Gracia, hello, how's it going, is a bit much right now. It's a bit much. So, Deepa's Tarot, hello, welcome. Deepa's, check it out, check it out. hit that subscribe button. Deepa, I teach you court cards on this channel. We're doing our own tarot deck, and this is really kind of cool. It's really fun. So yeah, I mean, the Four of Cups, I don't think it's coming. Now, Cruella de Vil, the Queen of Swords, by the way, next week, Cruella de Vil reversed points me to that it's just not that time. It's just not that time. It's not something they want to drag through. It's not something they want to do right now. It's not a big thing for them. And then we have another four, again, talking about stability. So we have two stable fours. I'm really thinking that you have the stability. You don't have a lot to worry about. The Four of Coins is keeping things to yourself, keeping all your possessions and getting more possessions or getting more money. And it's just not, that's just not where they want to go. They want to keep their money. They want to keep the resources right now. And they don't want to spend it on something as useless as sort of dragging you through that process. So you know, as well as the Ace sort of points us to, let's not start that right now. Let's not start that right now. We're not quite prepared because, by the way, that is upside down. Let's not start that right now. Let's not do it. It is reversed. Let's not do it right now. You know, it's just kind of painful. It's just not something that's going to be beneficial to anybody at this point. So why bother doing it? Especially we're wasting all of that money. Anyway. Oh, if you're new here, check out the Tarot Tower. Check out the Tarot Tower. 50 decks. I teach you how to make this on my channel. And I'm doing my own tarot deck. Here is what the Sun, day one of the Sun. And I need to finish the horse tomorrow. I got a lot of paper scraping and paper resetting to do. And I need to put the, obviously that. I need to make the face. So all of that is tomorrow. And then we'll start on the Hermit and knock that out tomorrow as well. I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. Ariane, hello. What is going on? All right. Can I ask a question? Deepa, please go ahead and ask a question. Angie, what's going on? Let's see. All right. As soon as I get the stupid coronavirus pandemic is over, try to get Cosmic Tarot and Rana George Lenormand. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That Lenormand. I want to make a Lenormand deck. Well, I already made one. I want to make another one. You know, that's all I want to do is just make stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. Queen of Water, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. What is my P? Well, no, that sounds really dirty. What does my P feel for me today? No, let's reverse. Let's reverse. That sounds dirty. All right. What is my Pisces feel for today? So is this a Pisces that you are, is this a Pisces that you're in love with, or are you the Pisces and you're trying to figure out how you feel today? I mean, let me know. Let me know, because I want, you know, if we're doing a feel for a love reading, I'm thinking about this one. By the way, if you're like, what is this one? That is the Playful Heart Tarot. Playful Heart Tarot. Artwork really sucks. Well, Bartman, you don't need good artwork. Bartman, there was a Oracle deck. No, it was a tarot deck. It was called Tarot of the Alien or something like that. And it featured a stick figure birthing out a space alien out of their, you know what? And it got 180 backers. It was, you know, it was stick figures, and the art was pretty much absolutely minimal. So just go for it, man. Just go for it. Star Travel, sure, you can have a reading. What is your question, Star? Let me know. A soulmate. Ooh, you got a soulmate, and he's Pisces. What? Ooh, Cancer in Pisces. That's a lot of water. Cancer in Pisces, that is a lot of water indeed. Deepa wants to know about your money. Deepa, ask a more specific question. I'm really good with specific questions, extremely specific questions. You're really going to get a good answer. I hope so. You know, there's that hype. There is that push, or whatever you go. Not the push of the tarot I just talked about, but a different one. Your own deck seems so big. Well, that's what she said. Okay, Queen of Water, what does my Pisces feels to me today? The Page of Cups, a lot of good emotions with that Page of Cups. The Four of Swords, taking a bit of a rest. The, you know, the Lord of the Blended pleasure. The Lord of the blended pleasure is going to be back all night tonight. We just know that. 10 of Pentacles, everything's looking good. Let's break this down. The Page of Cups. Yes, Bartman Homer. Let me link that in the description after the stream. So Bartman, after the stream is over, wait an hour, come back, and it'll be a link in there. It's hilarious. So the Page of Cups is all about that emotion. It's all about that emotional sort of synchronicity that we have going, right? But the Page of Cups is also a bit of an introvert, a bit holds it a bit in. So today, maybe they're holding some of that emotion in. They're trying to be a bit introverted today. So, and one of the parts is the Four of Cups is the Lord of blended pleasure. They may have some difficulty blending some things in today. Some things are good, some things are bad. They're sort of trying to get a feel on what they really want to choose. I don't think they have a ton of choices at this point, but they're trying to sort of get comfortable with that or get sort of blended in as far as that, or the blended pleasure, right? The Four of Swords also says they're taking a bit of a break, taking a bit of a rest. I don't really think that they're sort of full steam today. It may not be a full steam day. The Four of Swords says, let's take a bit of a break. Let's relax. Let's hang out. Let's not overdo it today. It's going to be something to sort of chill. Let's calm and let's just go forth and do all of that. But the Ten of Pentacles says ultimately that they're just sort of really feeling at home. They're sort of feeling that community, or feeling where they have that comfort with everything, and sort of trying to get to that space and trying to get to that comfortable space again. Right? The Ten of Pentacles is we have everything. We have the dog, the grandparents, we have the house, we have the marriage, we have all of this stuff. They're trying to get it all. They're trying to look forward, get it all, reimagine it, create what they can through that, and sort of move into that space. But overall, I mean, that's looking very good as far as what they're feeling today. What they're feeling today, a bit introverted, a bit resting, taking a break, not going full steam today, but sort of manifesting and creating a much better tomorrow, with that 10 of Pentacles being at the very end there. That is pretty exciting. I mean, that is pretty exciting. I mean, I'm just saying. Kitty Cat, welcome. What is going on? Hannah Rose, he seems single. I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. Are you talking about me? Yes, I'm single. I'm an OCD Virgo. I'm on the very bottom of the list for what people want in a partner. I'm just saying. Do I have psychic abilities? ZK, can I be next? There is no list. I go random. ZK, it's all random. It is all random all day. I look around and I see that somebody asks an interesting question. I'm like, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. You're a creative and artist, computer programmer. You look both right and left brained. Yeah, most people are usually one or the other. Oh, well, thank you. All right. Intention has been set to a healing session. I have no idea. He's holding himself back. Yeah, it's a bit of a rest day. It is a bit of a rest day. Okay. My question is, will me and F meet? Will me and F meet? Okay. ZK wants to know about him, or them and F. Will F and I meet or not? Will we meet? If you do, you need masks. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. Hello from Canada, Rhonda says. Well, hello, back from the great state of Texas, where we have the Tarot Tower. We have the Tarot Tower in the great state of Texas. And we got the Golden Tarot tonight. Golden Tarot is the key. The Golden Tarot tells it all. Tells it all. The Golden Tarot tells everything. And the Golden Tarot needs to tell me about you and F. So you and F, is this your soulmate? Or is this somebody that you know? Is this your crush? Is this your crush? You're a Virgo. I'm sorry. What do I need to work to connect better with my soulmate? Eve's channel wants to know. There you go. Yeah, there's no more kissing. You got to wear masks. So if you want to kiss, you just touch those masks together. And by the way, Ciro Marchetti is selling a mask, but he's sold out. He sold out in like a day. So, I was going to pick one up. I already spent enough money with him. I think I really shouldn't pick one up. But I was gonna, and then it sold out. So it saved me the trouble. It saved me the trouble. I don't have to exercise my willpower because it sold out. So now I can just use that as an excuse. Okay. So will you and F meet? Let's check it out. Paul Ores, hello. What is going on? Can you read my future with the money? With the cashola blindness. Hello, blindness. It's good that you're here because there is no list, blindness. There is no list. It's random. It's all random all day. And I pick at random from the Tarot Tower. I mean, that's what we do here. Give them the Hershey's chocolate kisses. Indeed, that would be great. Speaking of great, Frosted Silver, welcome. What is going on? All right, so the 10 of coins upside down. You know, that doesn't look good for a meet. That doesn't look good for a meet. Well, you know, Pandora, I thought you were ugly. Pandora thinks I was ugly, and then I posted my photo, and it's very complimentary. Okay, well, Pandora, you know, Pandora, are you a glass half empty type of person there? I mean, just because my picture wasn't there, you're like, I bet he's ugly. I bet that his face could peel paint off the wall. And then I posted my picture, you're like, oh, or not. Okay, anyway, back to the reading. All right. What was it doing? Well, F and you meet the 10 of coins. So that's not looking good. The Emperor, the Tower upside down, and Justice. This is a yes or no question. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. The Tower upside down says it may not be in the cards. It literally may not be in the cards. So the Emperor says it's kind of up to you, though. Are you waiting for this person? Are you reaching out to this person? Or are you waiting for them? Because waiting for them doesn't look like it would be that advantageous. And we see that with the Emperor. The Emperor right here sort of means maybe you should sort of take the reins to that reindeer. Take the reins to it. And if you want to meet, then maybe you should be reaching out and meeting. The Emperor says you are in command of all of that. You know what I'm saying? The command of all of that. The 10 of coins, it doesn't look good. If this is somebody that you're in love with, or you're sort of trying to hook up with, or we're trying to, you know, this is my crush, and I'm kind of wondering if we're ever going to sort of meet, or if this is somebody that you have in your fantasies, or I have no idea who F is. But the 10 of coins is going to be kind of rough to get a firm relationship with that particular going as well. The Tower says also that there's not really much big change. It's almost like maybe you're not really going to meet, right? You're not really going to meet. The Tower doesn't look good. And Justice says that I think that you have somebody else, pretty much. You have somebody else in mind as well. I don't think F is your sole proprietor. I don't think it is your sole proprietor. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, Hannah wants to know, do you wear gemstones? No, Hannah, I'm really boring. Hannah, Hannah, imagine in your mind the most dull human being you've ever met. Double the dullness, and you're getting close to me. You're getting close to me. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't have gemstones. I don't have any candles. I just paint with watercolor, and then I work all day, and then I do the stream, and I go to bed. I mean, that's pretty much it. Well, I eat too, but other than that, that's pretty much what I do all day. I'm just saying. I am just saying. What are the questions that we have? Let's see. It looks like you might not be single too much longer. Well, no, pretty much. Okay, can you read my future success and money and basic money? So Blindness wants to know about that cashola. Blindness wants to know about the cashola. We'll say BN cashola. Whoa. Cashola. I have no crystals. I have no gems. I have no candles. I got nothing. I do a stream tour. I give you a tour of this entire room in a video. Like and subscribe, please. But I do a stream tour where you can see the entire room. You can see the whole room. So go check that out, and you can see where I'm at. We got the Tarot Tower. We got another Tarot Tower over there. And it holds a total of 100 decks in this room. We can do 100. Simply pointing out how your channel is now better, in my opinion, regarding marketing. Oh, well, thank you, Pandora. Thank you, Pandora. I thought you were saying that I was ugly. I mean, I'm just saying. I thought you were saying that I was just butt ugly there. You're kind of concerned. Pandora, you're scaring me there. You're frightening me, Pandora. I thought you were like, he doesn't have a picture. Some glass half empty. He doesn't have a picture. There we go. He wears pajamas. I do wear pajamas. Today it's shorts because it is Texas and it's getting warmer. But I do wear pajamas. And we do. So how we check for pajamas? How we check for pajamas, by the way, is we go to the love screen. We go to the love screen and then we check. See, we got a pajama action. So we got to move it down a little bit. And now we're pajama free. It's like a magic trick. By the way, all the people in chat, all the new people in chat, none of them have seen the money trick. I'm just saying. None of them have seen the money trick. Okay, let's get off the love screen. All right, so let's try the money trick. Let's see if we can get it. All right, so we're going to buy a Ciro Marchetti mask, but it's sold out. It's sold out. So we need more money. We have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. We have $5. So we need more money. We just don't have enough. So in order to get more money, all we do is just focus. You just focus like this, and you just go like that. And then we end up getting 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. We got $100. Now we have enough money to go buy a couple of tarot decks. I mean, I'm just saying. Go buy a couple of tarot decks. After that, what were we doing? We're looking about blindness and the cashola. The cashola. Or the Rubik's Cube trick. We could do the Rubik Antonella. What is going on? It's kind of a slow night. We got some time. We got some room to play. Well, it looks like Judgment is here. Looks like Judgment is here. I do think that you have a bit of cashola coming. A bit of cashola coming. We do have a couple of different things. I think that you have either some opportunity or you have some other things sort of coming in that could bring you a bit more cashola. Are they going to be good things? Is it free cash? Maybe not. Maybe not. But what Frosted Silver wants to know what deck this is. You have a good point. Where did I put it? This is the Dreaming Way Tarot. That's right. I usually put them on the screen. Today I'm lazy. Today I'm lazy. It's a casual night. It is a casual night. I'm just saying. We have some opportunities coming up. One of the opportunities is going to look pretty pleasing to you, but it is quite the burden. It is quite the burden. Maybe not something that you want to sort of dive into. Maybe not want to go full steam with that. So you could have something sort of burdening with the new money that comes along. So it's not a freebie. It's not something where you just sort of glide in and everything is nice and dreaming, like the Dreaming Way Tarot, for example. You do have some work involved. And again, sort of, we're looking at this, really sort of thinking with this 8 that we do have another opportunity. We have some other opportunities at work, or we have some new opportunity as far as work goes. Is this going to be something that you're interested in? I think you have a couple of them after the corona sort of clears out and things are back to normal. I think you do have a couple of choices with that. And one of them looks more pleasing than the rest, and that one's going to end up bringing in a bit more money, but it is more hours. It is more work. So you could have sort of the good and bad situation, but we really sort of look at the Judgment as this new opportunity sort of coming out. And again, I think once the corona calms down, then you are sort of put into that situation and you see some other different things that you could be doing, but it does not come free. It does not come free. So yes, you do have a little bit of more money. Oh, opportunities, but, you know, you got to pay the price on those. You got to pay the price on those. Let's see, what blessings are coming for me and May? You need a corona screen. Wow, corona screen. You know, we could do the Rubik's Cube trick. We could do the Rubik. I'm going to completely screw it up. But we could do the Rubik's Cube trick. I mean, I'm just saying we could do some Rubik's Cube stuff. All right. So let's do the Rubik's Cube. So here's the problem. Have you ever tried to solve one of these things? This is the Rubik's Cube, obviously, the Rubik's Cube. And these are kind of difficult to solve because they take forever. And I mean, you can sit there and spin it all day, but it doesn't mean that you can solve it. The easiest way to solve these things, by far, the easiest way to solve it is just to smash it. Now, when I say smash it, you got to hit it with your fist. You got to hit it with your fist. All right. There, 1, 2, 3, like that. And it becomes Skittles. Do you like Skittles? Do you like Skittles? I love Skittles. Skittles is one of my absolute favorite things of all time. I'm just saying, the problem with the Rubik's Cube trick is after the trick is over, now I got to find space for all the Skittles. I got to find space for all of the Skittles. Sometimes it's difficult because the Skittles sometimes don't like me. They go all over the place and they fall all over the floor. I got to put them over here. All right. So everybody's demanding the Rubik's Cube trick. Demanding the Rubik's Cube trick. It is a magic evening. It is a magic evening. It is a magic evening. What else could we do? We could do, what else could we do? I wanted to do the Hobbit. So here's the Hobbit. Okay, so let's get some Hobbit cards. All right. Crikey, I just eat the candy as well. We could do the Hobbit trick. Okay, so let's see if I can get this correct. This is a difficult one. This is a difficult one. I'm just saying now. Let's see if I can get this correct. And it looks like I will not get it correct. Let's see if I can get this correct. And if I can get it correct, it is great to do. It is great to do. Let's see. I'm complete. Let's not do the Hobbit. Screw this. Let's do something different. Let's do something different. There we go. There we go. All right. Get some mix up here. We'll get some regular cards. Everybody likes regular cards. Everybody likes regular cards. And we'll get the ace. All right. We'll get the ace. And what we want to do is we're going to make the ace change into something else. All you do is snap. And when you snap, the ace changes into the 4. The ace changes into the 4. That's kind of weird, right? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Okay. I'll tell you what we could do. Instead of the ace, let's see, we could do the ace and the 9. We could do a different ace. Let's try this, a different ace. The ace. Instead of doing the ace, we could just do that. And it becomes a 9. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. The ace becomes a 9. I mean, that's what happens though. That's what happens though. You got to watch. You got to watch carefully. If you don't watch carefully, the ace becomes the 9. The 9 becomes the ace. There's all sorts of weird things. The Rubik's Cube, the money. I mean, just, it's just weird. Pandora Law. Where did you learn to shuffle so well? Pandora. Check it out. Check it out. I learned to shuffle. Pandora. Watch. So we have an ace on top. All right. Let's get a decent shuffle. Let's get a decent shuffle in this. All right. Get a decent shuffle and get a decent thing. All right, check it out. All we do is we snap, and the ace comes back on top. It was just on top, and we just shuffled, and yet it's still on top. It's difficult. It is. I mean, it's difficult to get rid. I'm just saying, it's difficult. It's difficult to get rid of the ace, no matter what you do. It doesn't really matter how much you shuffle. It doesn't really matter how much you do that or what kind of mixes you have when you shuffle or how many times you cut or anything like that. All you do is snap and the ace comes back to the top. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Would you really trust me? Do you trust me to shuffle your tarot cards? I'm just bringing this up now. I'm bringing this up now because, I'm bringing this up now. Do you really trust me to shuffle your tarot cards or not? I mean, if we had a shuffle, we could shuffle. We do shuffles, and then it becomes the ace anyway. It doesn't make any sense. All right. Does anyone have a question? Or am I just going to sit there and throw cards around today? What questions do we have? If possible, do a crystal grid. Where'd you learn to shuffle? Okay. Does anybody have questions? Or this is going to be a really short stream. You can also do smoke cleansing. I don't do that. Pull them apart and you get Skittles. Indeed, you do. Does S want to kiss me? Is this what questions we got? Am I going to get new clients? Deepa wants to know if you're going to get new clients. Let's check that out. Check that out. Deepa. New clients or not? New clients or not? Does S want to kiss me? I don't know. Go up and kiss him and find out. Go up and kiss him and find out. All right. Let's see. New clients, we could use the Thoth Tarot because everyone does love the Thoth Tarot. Will I get married this next year? Helen, welcome. What is going on? Will I sell my house soon? Pandora wants to know. There we go. So I don't know. That is. A specialist will assist you. What's happening within your space? Is my ex coming back soon? Now, we got a lot of good questions. We want to know about kissing. We want to know about stalking. And we want to know if somebody's coming back. Right now, we'll ask about new clients. New clients, I don't see it. I see you having a bit of difficulty getting some new clients. It seems a bit slow with new clients. Chariot, upside down. You know, Chariot upside down. If you kiss people, you need to be wearing a mask. Chariot upside down is sort of making waves here. We need more clients, but they're just not coming in. They're just not coming in. Having a bit of difficulty as well, sort of getting that in. Could we have some changes that are coming around that could bring in the clients? Sure, Charles, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Could we have some changes that should bring in some clients? Yes, I think there's some alterations that you could make. There's some tweaking that you could do to your existing procedures, your existing stuff that would bring in more clients, right? We sort of have a hint right here that we could bring that in. Virtue says that it is all about seeking those clients out and attracting those clients via this change. So you could make a minor change. We could make some alterations to what we're doing now that are small, but gradually build up and get virtue or get more of that wand action, get that 3. As we know, the 3 is all about the creational aspect, creating new clients, creating that, and moving into that client space. I think that's going to be something really big for you there. So make that change, make those alterations, and you slowly will develop it. The 3, the creation of it as well. So Justice upside down sort of points to that it's going to be a mixture. You're going to get some good and bad clients. You're not just going to get all these great clients as well. But, I mean, you do have that sort of sneaking in, though. A Ciro Marchetti mask. Philippe, welcome. What is going on? Yeah, the Ciro Marchetti masks are sold out. They're sold out. He sold out like in a day. That's a good thing. That's what you need to do. You just need to adjust. See, do like Ciro. You just adjust to the situation. And you alter what you're doing to accommodate the new demand. And Chiro sold out. Chiro sold out. Is D someone I should date? Sure, Trellis, how have you been doing? How is your quest going? All right, let's see about this and see about D. And from the Tarot Tower, we will pick, speaking of Chiro, we'll get a Chiro deck. We'll get a Chiro deck here. That is what we do here, is grab the Ciro Marchetti stuff. Where is it? Where is it? There it is, the Gilded Tarot Royale. The Gilded Tarot Royale. There you go. There you go. I am guided. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. All right. What should I focus on work-wise? Just ask the pendulum. It's pouring rain, and this is therapy. Well, there you go. I really need some rain here. It's been dry as a bone. It was supposed to storm Wednesday. I got nothing. So now I got to water the lawn. I hate watering the lawn if I don't have to. I like it when it's a freebie. I like it when it's free. When you don't have to pay anything. The rain just comes on in and the storms roll in. That is something good. We could go to the love screen for this. Let's go to the love screen. Do we have any pajama action? Well, we have a lot of pajama action. All right. Go to the love screen for this and see if we're going to be dating. Going to be dating some D. Wheel of Fortune says, what goes around comes around. We have some cycles. The Wheel of Fortune's all about the cycles and things like that. Luthien, welcome. Hey, how are you doing? Eve's channel, welcome as well. So the Tower says that dating them could be a bit of drama there. A bit of drama. They seem to be sort of carrying that drama or carrying around a bit of that spice. A bit of that spice, right? The Tower says we have a bit of a spice incoming if we choose to date this particular person. spice is not always bad. Some people just love spice. Some people hate any spice at all. And spice is the little drama that you have in the relationship, the little action and adventure that you have once we're sort of getting into new relationships, getting into that new stuff and all that good stuff. So the Tower sort of says maybe we have a bit much of that, because that is a pretty dramatic amount of spice there. The Wheel of Fortune says that we're sort of, where are we sort of going with this? The Queen of Pentacles, the stability of the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. I think you're looking for something this person doesn't offer. I think you're looking for something they don't offer. So, I mean, it seems to be a mismatch. It seems to be a mismatch because we have the Nine of Swords, right? We have the Nine of Swords, sort of the nightmares being unrealized or the nightmares receding, followed by the Queen of Pentacles, which is really sort of a dull farming type thing, a dull farming. It's just a little like Martha Kent, right? Just sort of a farming lady, reliable, yes. Pentacles, hardworking, yes. But if you just want somebody that's going to be a mismatch, this person is a bit of a mismatch for you. So, I mean, overall, I would say if you're willing to give it a shot, just be prepared for the Tower, because the Tower is not it's not an insignificant card that does bring about some changes, and not small changes either. So if you're looking for some of that, then that could be something for you, but just sort of hang on and be prepared for that, right? Sort of like riding the bull in the old 80s movies, you know, when you go to the bar and they had a bull in the movies. Anyway, so if you're ready for that, then have fun with all that. But if you're looking for somebody who is hardworking, you're looking for somebody who sort of has that feel about them, though, and a bit of the reliability. I think the person is fairly reliable, though. So again, up to you if you want to sort of dive into the D and have fun with all of that. Let us know how it goes. By the way, how is your quest going? How is your quest going? Sir Trellis, I really don't think that they're boring. I just think that that particular card is boring. But we have a hint of the Tower. The Tower is going to uproot that Queen. The Queen is just stable, sort of boring, but the Tower uproots that and sort of overrides that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're playing chess, and all of a sudden the bigger piece attacks the smaller piece. I think that's what's happening with that Tower. It sort of overshadows a lot of that as well. So, all right. I am guided. Is my ex planning on calling me? Well, let's check that out. Let's see. IAG. Is the ex calling me or not? What is the ex doing? Is the ex just being an ex? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's not do any more tricks. Let's find out by doing the Light Seers Tarot. The Light Seers Tarot is a good one for this. It is a good one for this, in case you're wondering what that is from Chris Ann, and it is a very cool deck indeed. All right. What are they thinking my crush right now? So Cheryl, are you asking what your crush is thinking? I have no idea. It is a love reading night. It is. 3 a.m. for a tarot class. I don't know. You know, if you missed the tarot class, you can always go to that TarotOracle channel and watch all of the videos. Just spam watch all of those videos on the TarotOracle channel. It's actually interesting to see. It's interesting to see all of the videos I used to make a long time ago and the videos I make now. And the videos I make now, the Queen of Pentacles is not leaving us alone tonight. It's not leaving us alone tonight. She's here, and she's letting us know that she's ready to go. So I'm guided. Is my ex planning on calling me? The Two of Wands, that doesn't look good. The Eight of Wands looks better. The Eight of Wands look better. Justice seems to be in every single card reading that we have tonight, but sure, why not? The Two of Wands says they're still sort of making that choice. Will they call you? I think yes. The Eight of Wands, but you have a bit of a delay. As far as this goes. The Two of Wands, sort of looking out into the distance, making those plans. I don't think the person really makes like plans. I don't think that they make plans. as far as they're planning to call you. It seems that they sort of wing it sometimes. And as far as winging it, it doesn't look like right now is going to be the winging it style. The Two of Wands reversed. They're looking out, but they're not really looking out, not really planning. And, not so much as far as that's concerned. So looking at a delay. Now, the Eight of Wands, though, is all about movement. This is a great fire card. And the fire card is a lot of movement with it, But the Queen of Pentacles being here again, being reversed, talks about a lack of work or a lack of stability within that. So, yeah, I mean, I think they decide on the cuff. I don't think they make long-term plans. I don't think they're like, okay, it's Friday. I think I need to go ahead and call this person. They don't seem to do that. They just sort of wing it. And again, the Eight of Wands says they will call, though. The Eight of Wands is very powerful, a very moving, a very fiery card. It's all about movement. It's all about getting motion going. So I think they will get that going, and they will sort of do that. Are they going to be reliably calling you? Are they going to be reliably, scheduling a call or call you back on a certain date or something like that? The Queen of Pentacles reverse says no. We have a bit of problem with that. But again, the Queen of Pentacles is sort of like the Martha Kent. It's just sort of there, hardworking. It sort of, does the farm work that's needed. It's sort of a farming type card almost. And the Queen of Pentacles being upside down points to that unreliability, or things may not be reliable over a long period of time. So if you look at someone that works at it, someone that's going to be calling you or whatnot. Justice says, again, it's going to be just so erratic. If they call you, if they don't call you, they may just suddenly decide that they will. But the Eight of Wands says, I do think that they will call you. Yes. But erratic, weird times, you may miss it. But again, I think that the Eight of Wands points to enough movement. Because if you're looking at movement cards, the Eight of Wands wins. The Eight of Wands wins. You have the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is very erratic as well, but the Knight of Swords is very sort of warlike and very action-oriented, but they don't plan anything. They just sort of run in. So that would sort of also point to the same situation. The Eight of Wands, though, is a more powerful card. It has nothing negative about it. It's solid movement. And the Eight is a stable card. So you have a stable fire. In other words, I think that they'll call. It's just so weird. It's so weird. All right. Let's see. Don't personally get a good. It's not my reading. Not a nothing. Messaged him a week ago. Not a nothing. Yeah. All right. Kristen Fury, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Let's find out about Kristen's question. Anthony's intentions. Is he doing the inner work or not? KF wants to know. A's intentions. Let's see. I feel like a particular. Yeah, Frosted Silver. I think everybody has their own interpretations of stuff. That's true. That's the cool thing about tarot. You can have completely different interpretations of the exact same readings. That's why I love tarot. Speaking of tarot that I love, though, I really enjoy finding the button that I need. There we go. The Dark Mansion Tarot. So attack someone above. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we just had that randomness. Feel there. Very unreliable last card there. It's a weird reading. You have a fiery action followed by a complete lack of action. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird there. But yeah, definitely have that Eight of Wands is all about movement, the motion. The 8 being about that stability. You got the 2, times 2, times 2. All right, let's check this out. And let's see where we're going with that. That makes tarot fun. You never know, because you can get the same cards with 4 different people, and you're going to have 4 totally different readings. I mean, they won't even be partially similar readings, which is what I like. By the way, speaking of dissimilar readings, Saturday at 2 o'clock, I'll be on the Tarot Magicians channel. And we're going to do combo reading. So you'll get Renee's version and you'll get my version. You'll see if they match. We'll see if they match. Okay, the Hermit. What are A's intentions? Is he doing the inner work? To answer your question, is he doing the inner work? I'm going to have to say yes. The Hermit is pretty good for that. The Hermit is pretty good for that inner work. Talking about sort of the introspection and things like that. On the cusp, hello, what's going on? So the Hermit is all about the introspection or doing the inner work or looking internally to sort of see some of that as well, right? The Page of Cups being that extroverted, maybe not too emotional. Three of Swords. As far as A's intentions, the Three of Swords could say that they just got out of a bad relationship or a challenging relationship where things didn't go quite well, or they're ending a relationship. But the Three of Swords is pretty definitive a negative card as far as that goes. So it could be that maybe they don't have a long-term relationship in mind. Maybe they're looking for something short-term or more short-term. Maybe they're looking for something just being selfish or something. Or the Three of Swords could indicate they're just coming out of another relationship right now. But you do have that heartbreak card, that Three of Swords. But the three is also new beginning. So I'm thinking it could be a relationship that was previously there that went bad, and they're sort of getting on the recovery side from that. The Three of Swords sort of looking at that because of its a creational sort of aspect and number. The Page of Cups, let's talk about, my friend, the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. The Page of Cups talks about just sort of this lack of emotion. Lack of emotion. The Page of Cups is an emotional person. They're also very introverted as well. They're not going to be somebody that goes out and picks up people at a bar, for example, because as you can see in the video that I just made talking about the court cards, it was hours. Well, there you go. Okay, well, Three of Swords says that pretty much the end of that. A lack of emotional connection or a lack of emotional bonding with the page being reversed. It's just not something that's just there. And it's also like that the bond wasn't very good to begin with. Why do we say that? Because it's a page. Because it's a page. We're just starting out. The page isn't an expert. That's what the kings are. We're just starting out. We're just starting out. So it seems like that it was sort of a thin line or a bit of a spider web sized emotional connection to begin with. It seems like it's difficult. We have some difficulty within that. We have difficulty getting that connection, difficulty getting firmly in there and going 100%, for example. The King of Pentacles says long term, it's more about making sure that you're okay, making sure that you're okay, everything is all right, and not really sacrificing something for the sake of somebody else. Just get that stability within what you need to get that stability within, and make sure that you're not, going to be influenced by other people, or you're not going to be swayed to do something you don't want to do. Make sure that you have that internal stability. Make sure that you work on that. Make sure that you have that on your side. The King of Pentacles is all about keeping that in check and having a mastery of those type of things as well. So it's really looking good. It's really looking good as far as, getting that stability within yourself. But again, you had a sort of a fragile connection to begin with. There are some things wrong. The emotional connection is just not there. The heartbreak card, they are working on their inner self, but overall doesn't look good. I mean, it doesn't look good. We have a lot of negative cards here. Who is quarantining? Shelby, welcome. Are you quarantining still? You're quarantining still? Are you in a blue state? You in a blue state? Oh, man. The blue state, red state, man. Luckily, I'm in a red state. So we are unquarantined tomorrow. All the businesses are open. We got all sorts of good businesses there. Sophia, what is going on? Welcome back. I remember you. I welcome you back. What is up? All right. Kishay, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. What are we doing here? Will I have luck in career opportunities? I hope so. Let's see. Key wants to know about career. Career opportunities. I wish our governor would stop extending our stay at home already. Yeah, if you're in a blue state, you're going to be home quite a while longer. You're going to be there a while. Get comfortable. Angel, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. And Stitches, thanks for your donation. And Be Wise, thanks for your donation. Ooh, help me with feelings of Zelda. I just played Breath of the Wild, Be Wise. I just played Breath of the Wild Zelda, and it was amazing. Let's check that out. All right. Talking about career, let's go to the career screen because that's where we need to be, that job screen. We're all about the jobs here. Let's check this out. And what can we do? What's a good job deck? I think the Bonefire is pretty good. Bonefire is pretty good. See what career stuff we got going on. Moved on to level 3, hoping not too long for level 2. Yeah, so I'm in Texas, so tomorrow restaurants are open and all that. So I talked to my friend who is a restaurant owner. I go there every day, and he said that he's got to have a certain number of hand sanitizer stations, and he has to hire somebody that answers questions. It's like, what? I was like, answer questions about what? He's like, I don't know. He said, I think they answer questions about the restaurant, about coronavirus and all that. I'm like, okay. But anyway, so it's kind of unusual. 5 quarantine levels. That is a lot. Okay, so check out the job screen, talk about job opportunities. I think you have some coming. Why do we say this? Because the 8 of coins. The 8 of coins is, well, I think you have something at this one place. Now, that's interesting. All right, so the 8 of coins is talking about the stability, with a job or with good stuff as far as being career. And if you're looking for a long-term career, looking for a long-term job, the 8 of coins is going to be your friend. It really is going to be your friend. That 8, that stability, rock solid stability of the 8 is good. And because it's a pentacle, again, we're talking about doing that work and getting those rewards. And so that's looking very good as far as that's concerned. Now, the tower says the opportunities are coming. The tower, again, as we just did, is a big shakeup. It's like the big earthquake that we have, and the tower action is sort of giving us that. So we get a steady job resulting from some change or resulting from some job opportunities. And again, the 8 of coins talks about that long-term work. Maybe a 3 of coins would be maybe short-term work. Ace of coins, just starting something new. But that 8 is talking about the long-term career. So now we're looking at the Lovers reversed. I think that the opportunity that you have is not going to be one where you're just going to be best friends with everybody there. You're going to have a couple of friends. We have a couple of interesting people there, but the Lovers reversed says you don't have that connection with a bunch of different people. So if you're looking for somebody where you just jump in, you have a lot of new friends, this is not going to be it. This is going to be something to where you're sort of dedicated to a certain task. They leave you alone, and it's going to be sort of difficult maybe to get started or get sort of connected and get those resources on your side. So the Fool says as well that it's going to be a pretty good job that you don't want to leave. The Fool is all about going on a new adventure or leaping into something unknown. The Fool reverses you want to stay. Is that going to be good? I mean, is that going to be good because the Lovers, you don't really have that connection? I think so. I think you adjust to it. You're like, I don't need a ton of different people for networking or for friends or whatnot. It's going to be sort of challenging to sort of get started with that. But the Fool says you want to stay. We want to stay. We think it's stable. Everything is good. So you're looking great. You're looking fantastic for some new job opportunity as well, especially with the Fool being reversed there. The Fool pointing to, let's find something stable. Let's stick with it and let's get serious with it and sort of, work the stuff out. So looking really good. Good luck with that. Hope you get something amazing. I hope it pays you $1 million a year. That would be awesome. All right, so stitches. Whoa. Stitches. Can I spell stitches correctly? That would be great. What is the source of... What is the source of TA distance? Are we talking about... Well, I completely butchered that, but okay. Okay, if you're watching this later, I made a mistype. I mistyped it. I apologize. Oh, I want to use The Hobbit. I want to use some Chiro. We'll use some Chiro. We had a moment ago to where the computer just lags. I'm not really sure why it does that. I'm really not sure why the computer lags like that, but it does. It does. Experience paranormal activity, yes or no? What is the website for Saturday's dual readings? It's go to the community tab of my channel, and I have a link. In the community tab of the channel. All right, so just go to the channel, go to the community part, and I got a link right there for you. It is right there for you. All right, here, let's see. What is the source of the distance? So we have distance between two people. Are you saying that we sort of have a bit of a disconnect, an emotional disconnect there? Is that what you're talking about? Stitches, let us know. The Two of Cups says we are indeed disconnected. Now, the Two of Cups is the love card. That's where we have the combination. That is basically the love card. So like the lovers, but it's a very tight connection. It's a very good connection as well. Talks about choices as well in relationships. But as far as this goes, the Two of Cups points a bit of that disconnect. Things just aren't going the way that we want to go. Things just aren't being connected like we want. Two of Cups being right side up would be fantastic. It's just not particularly happening right here. Now, why is that? Why is that? We got a couple of cards that are going to explain it. The first one is the Knight of Wands. If you have not watched my court card video, by the way, hit that subscribe button. The Knight of Wands is all about getting things done and getting some action done. It's sort of like that pure action. It's the fire of fire. We want to get some action. We want to get things done. We want to get some new opportunities, some new things going. And that reverse means that there's just not a lot of action going on. There's not a lot of effort put forth, not a lot of effort put forth to this, not a lot of work put forth to this. It seems like things are just stalled. We have the disconnection, then we have the stall, or almost like a stalemate with this particular thing as well. The King of Cups says we have some unrealistic expectations here. We thought it would go this way, but it seems to be going that way. Is that going to be good? No, because that could be pointing to probably where we're leaving with this disconnect. That Two of Cups being reversed is just not getting us that combination, that beautiful combination that we just really, really need as far as that's concerned. But the King of Cups says we just need to get that going if we're going to get that thing. So the Eight of Swords says we need to start with some communication. We need to start some communication. If we don't, we're going to be stuck here. We're going to be stuck at the disconnect. We're going to be stuck at the lack of action. Someone has to step up at this point and start the communication. The Ace of Swords, penetrating Kether, the Ace of Swords, the beginning where the above meets the below type thing, where you have that combination where Ace of Swords talks about let's get started. Let's get our opinions out there. Let's get the communications out there. If we don't get the communication started, then somebody's got to do it. Otherwise, it's just going to be at the stalemate. It's just going to be as a stalemate. He feels he's not good enough for me, so everything had kind of gone to poop. Yeah, we have to sort of fix that. We have to sort of stitch that together, no pun intended. But the Ace of Swords is get the communication going, fix the issue. If we don't fix the issue, then we're not going to have any movement. Everything is going to sit in a stalemate position, and that's not going to be what you want. It doesn't sound like. We had walking 2 and level 4. Man, this level stuff is confusing me. It's confusing me. Why can't they just tell us to just go forth and be happy? It has to be level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just tell me I can go to the store. Because you go to Walmart, the place is packed. You get on a plane, you're sitting right next to each other. They're within like 5 inches of your face. And then you get off the plane. Now I'm in level 4 and I can't go anywhere. That doesn't make any sense. If this was a real pandemic, that doesn't make any sense to me, does it you? I can get on a plane that's packed with people. I can sit 5 inches from the person next to me. But then I go back home and I'm in a level 5 quarantine. I don't get it, man. Experience paranormal activity or not. All right. We'll be able to make a living as an energy healer. Okay. Yeah. I mean, just tell me I can go to the store. I can already go to a packed Walmart. I can already get on a plane. I don't know. But I come back and I'm in a quarantine. That doesn't make any sense to me. All right. There are many, many pictures of people on planes complaining. Okay, so what is blocking me from being happy and love? The Fool. The Fool says it's all about going on an adventure. Maybe you're not in a position where you're ready to leap on. The Fool is about walking off that that precipice into something unknown, or finding something unknown, maybe about sort of moving past something and getting into the next stage of it. A lot of times that's going to be difficult, but the Fool says, let's go on that adventure. Let's get out of our comfort zone. Let's go do something different, and let's go take some action and be within that as well, right? The Fool could also point to emotional availability, or have an emotional, be sort of open emotionally to something new and something adventurous. But I mean, there's the Fool sort of points us to that. The Eight of Wands talks about taking action as well. So taking that action, or making that first step and trying to be happy. In other words, putting forth some a plan. This is what I want to do. This is what I sort of expect. And when I'm in a love relationship, this is sort of the path that I want to follow, right? Sort of mapping it out, getting that Eight of Wands energy, getting that pure fire energy sort of involved, and pushing forward to that as well. The King of Swords says also, don't be critical. Don't be too critical. The King of Swords is pretty critical. It's a very sort of a back and forth card, where sometimes we like this, sometimes we like that, but we are a bit, sort of like me, with being a bit Virgo OCD about some things. So don't be too critical, or don't look at things that are negative too much. Find the blend between positive and negative, and have that balance to where everything is just not positive or negative. It's not black and white. It's in the gray areas sometimes as well. So accept that sometimes it is a gray area. Sometimes everything can't be perfect, and just sort of walk and move forward with that. And the Moon again points to, again, the emotional availability. Be available emotionally to where you can be happy. You can open yourself up emotionally and sort of, be a little bit vulnerable if you're in a relationship. Tell people how you really feel and accept things like that. So if they're critical, or if they have some stuff, don't get too upset with it. Just sort of roll with that as well. So the sort of basically what I see as far as emotional blocking and sort of moving forward with that. But just a couple of minor issues, a couple of minor issues as well. So here we go. Looks like something we can work out and move forward and be cool with. All right, Be Wise wants to know about Zelda Breath of the Wild. Here we go. All right, feelings of Zelda towards me. Let's see. BW. Zelda. What are Zelda's feelings towards me, and what is Real Simple Earth thing? Let's see. Recipe. All research. Real Simple. Yeah, you can't be advertising. Yeah, please don't advertise in here. All right. Okay, Be Wise, help with me and feelings towards Zelda towards me. Let's check that out with the Hermetic Tarot. Hermetic Tarot is the perfect tarot for this. It looks like this. By the way, there we go. Isn't it spread virally? Could be. Could be. Could be. We have no local flights unless specialized. The distance between people is like 1/3 fill. All right. Is Zelda a man? Not in the games. Zelda is a girl in the games. I don't know. Is Z a man? Okay. Z a man. Feelings of Zelda towards me. What are their feelings towards you? The Knight of Swords. Not exactly. Go to the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands. We have a lot of negative cards here. We got a lot of negative cards here. So let's sort of break these down. The Knight of Swords is traditionally sort of the nightmare card. And, sort of because we're looking at Gemini, I think that they have mixed feelings. I think that they have mixed feelings towards you. I think because you've had maybe some good interactions, some bad interactions, we have this combination that is really sort of confusing. So do they have a dedicated, love or anything like that? I mean, that could be a bit challenging to sort of get on that, because the sort of this warlike nature in Gemini is really sort of making this nightmare, or things that are sort of negative as far as the Nine of Swords go. The Two of Wands, though, is the only really stable card that we have. And this is a rock solid stable here. Let's talk about Lord of Dominion. By the way, the Nine of Swords, Lord of Despair and Cruelty. which talks about the nightmare, that war thing within the mind, the war action within the mind of that Mars sort of sneaking in. The malefic, right? Is a malefic. The Two of Wands, though, is talking about taking some actions. It seems that they want to take some actions, but they can't. There's something sort of blocking them. There's something that is preventing them from doing that. Will they take these actions later? Possibly. The Two of Wands is dominion. It is about having control over your own sort of realm. It is about having control and being able to walk and being able to go forward with some things. The Two of Wands is maybe they'll take action in the future, but right now we have despair and cruelty followed by strife, followed by oppression. So, or the Lord of oppression sort of upside down. Selah, hello, what's going on? So the Five of Wands, again, talks about strife or conflict or troubles. Basically, troubles sneaking in. A lot of this is going to be sort of due to just the raw nature of strife, or just that five sort of sneaking back in here. And we have conflicts. We have things that aren't going quite as perfect as we want. We have trouble sort of sneaking in as well. Again, we have a lot of bad cards. The Lord of Oppression being reversed says that things are sort of easing up, though. The Lord of Oppression, that's normally the person carrying around 10 wands. Jesus. Long night. It's been a long night. We worked too much today. The Lord of Oppression talks about the 10 of Wands, person carrying 10 wands on their back, but now it's being lifted up. The 10 being reversed points to a bit of a lift, or things are getting a little bit better with that. So, I mean, if you're looking for good stuff, we got a lot of negative cards here, but is it getting better? Could it get better? The 10 of Wands reversed says yes, that relief could be in sight. Is it going to come soon? Maybe not. But I'll say that because the Nine of Swords being the despair and cruelty is talking about nightmares. It also talks about a situation getting extended a bit longer than you would like it to be extended. But I mean, there you go. There we go. Anyway, speaking of extended, we'll be back tomorrow night, and we are done for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And if you didn't get your question answered, come back tomorrow. We'll answer it. Maybe show another magic trick as well. So thank you for hanging out with me. We'll see you next time.